Hey fam, I'm back today with another plant shelf tutorial. The shelf behind me has made features on my other videos and on my Instagram, and many people have asked me as to how I built it and what plants I have in it. So today I'm going to build you another shelf in my bedroom and show you what plants I have in it. Stay tuned.
Aside from my soul, there goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight from my soul.
Alright, here's the finished product. So I made 3 columns. This side, I decided not to put plants on besides this giant Pozos, is because it doesn't get much sunlight. Moving on to the second column, I have here on the very top a silver stripe Philodendron, a satin Pozos, straight scantia, I have a Hoya, Signonium, I have peperomia, I have ficus, vine ficus, more peperomia, a little jar with water, philodendron, I have this jade pothos cutting, and I have ivies down here. Move to the third column, my huge Hoya plant, you can see here, it's over 5 feet long. I have here my curly spice plant, another Hoya plant, I have Prince of Orange Philodendron, love it, Dischidia, and I have an angel vine here, super pretty, variegated, I'm all about the variegation, and more Philodendron. I have my pink princess, I have a rojo red, moonlight Philodendron, another Dischidia, another peperomia, and then I have a helicopter peperomia question mark. I don't remember its scientific name, something like that. And more ivies down here. And then down here at the very bottom, this I found at Home Depot is another philodendron, and it's a hybrid. They didn't have a specific name on it, but lovely. Right here is my giant neon Pozos. The reason why I have it located on the end of the shelf is because it cannot take highlight. If it does, it will scald and burn, and we don't want that to happen. Plants that have less green in them or are variegated tend to burn easier because they have less chlorophyll, therefore they can't photosynthesize readily and they will burn. Which is why we put the variegated plants towards the end here, and since this one's completely neon, it's gonna stay over here. So some of us might know that keeping houseplants might not always be fabulous. I'm not perfect, I've made mistakes. If you look at these plants here, they have burns. So peperomia, as I said earlier, variegated plants burn easier. Also, they're more sensitive to the sun. So the reason why they have burns on them is because while I was building this shelf, I took a whole entire week to build it. I left some of these plants outside because it was warm out, and I left them in direct sunlight, and they burned, both of these. The window where I have my plants exposed to, it's not direct sunlight because I have a building right next to my apartment complex. It filters a lot of the harsh rays from the sun, which will be very beneficial to these plants. Pink Princess Philodendron, again, variegated. The pink leaves lack chlorophyll, or the pink portions. This plant, again, has burns on them. Yes, I messed up to you. I put it up against a window that is eastern light exposure. So in the morning, got a lot of direct sunlight, burned a little. So I'm moving it over to a north-facing window. Here's another peperomia. This one was not burned because I kept it inside. While keeping this inside, did not get exposed to a lot of sunlight, which is why it was a lot healthier than the other one. I have my pillias in this north-facing window. They're doing amazing. I see a lot of people having issues and problems with Pileas and figuring out the right amount of moisture, sunlight, humidity, etc., to have the perfect looking Pilea. Tips and hints is that I don't really have any. On a weekly basis, I will rotate the pots so that they have this uniform shape and are not all leaning towards the window. Another care tip that I know is super extra that I don't know anyone else does. I water my plants very differently compared to most people. I use fish water. So I have a pond of goldfish in my living room, and I use that fish water to water all my plants. Been dechlorinated, it has all the nitrates in it that are beneficial to plants, that help plants grow. So if you notice these Pileas as well, they don't have these mineral deposits on the leaves that many people on YouTube, once again, experience as well. They've been already fixed by the beneficial bacteria in the fish water from my filter media. So I have a lot of plants that do not experience this leaf burning.